It's supposed to be December 6th. 6th to 12th.
What?
With Dillon, what, McNeil's?
What are you talking about?
Any progress on
Oh. Mm-mm, not that I saw.
that? I didn't see anybody go by either.
So we add that?
Huh?
We add that to the
Think
agenda.
of a real shot?
In January?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hate to do it, but
Business is business.
it's an ordinance.
Correct.
We're at.
Yeah, I guess.
Just call the meeting to order.
So let's get the meeting started and go from there for the last meeting of the month.
I'll take roll, Klein.
Here.
Enoch.
Here.
Pujol.
Here.
Roder.
Here.
Stagg.
Here. Alrighty. So, guess we need to go over the agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
Just ask for, all in favor, opposed.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Public comment?
Did you just ask if anyone's here?
Anything?
We got Justin, our public works superintendent and engineer, so I'm sure they're just here for other
Appearances?
items. Or other items, so. And then make sure always to check with Mallory to see if there's anybody online that
There's
has
not.
any comment. So seeing none, then we can just move on.
Okay, I guess let's get down to the approved content of the agenda.
The consent, yeah.
So, approve the December 9th,
Okay.
Second. That was quick.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? File the September 16th planning and zoning meeting minutes.
Yeah, so since that was under the consent
so
agenda,
it's
all of those items have
already
been
done.
acted on, so you can just move on to number 6.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We need to set a public hearing for the proposed plans for the specifications for the sanitary sewer lining project.
Yeah, and Melissa, I don't know if you we're just gonna set the public hearing
Yeah,
tonight.
we're just setting the public hearing, so, it's just under 3,000 linear feet of lining that it's for, and project to be complete, end of April.
Estimated budget.
It is at 187,400 right now, and 198 is the limit. So we are doing regions 1 through 3. Based on our estimate, we removed 4. Depending on how bids come in, we can add. We have,
If we.
yeah,
Yep.
there's more length that we can add, so.
How much relative money do we have in that?
A couple 100,000, once we get the county money back in.
So yeah, once we get that, that'll totally cover it. Motion to set public hearing for January 13th at 6:30.
Second.
Ask her, all in favor?
All in favor?
What sections are the regions 1 through 4, which?
The oldest parts of town.
Oh, okay.
East side. 1 through, it starts way over on the east side of town and the sections work this way and then up Orchard
Yeah.
towards the newest, basically.
So,
Yeah.
alright. So,
You can move on then to
Number seven.
resolution.
okay, line 8, resolution.
Don't forget 7.
Oh, sorry, I thought we just
Nope,
did that.
yep.
Resolution for the zone, approving the zoning amendments to Seneca.
Yep, this is just in the 2-mile fringe area, so, I just wanted the council, I put where it falls in relevance to the city limits, and then Melissa's, memo to the council and planning and zoning had reviewed this as well, so, there was a waiver, of the subdivision review, since what the fringe area agreement says that, the city has the right to waive that, so.
Right, if it's, the city reviews the
Yeah.
subdivision plats if they're in area 2, if there are more than 4 lots in the subdivision. This one was only 1.
Yeah.
So we do not, Swisher does not review it. But this is rezoning from ag to residential, so.
Is that for additional building there, that 1.99?
No,
They got probably a few acres back there.
it appears they're simply breaking out the building site from the agricultural
The
property.
existing house?
Mhm.
Okay, so it's not new construction?
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve resolution 82, 2024.
Second.
And then I'll take Klein,
Aye.
Enoch,
Aye.
Pujol,
Aye.
Roder,
Aye.
Stagg,
Aye.
Okay, next is resolution 8324, to appoint Julie Parsons as Parks and Recs Board.
Motion to approve resolution 83, 2024.
Second.
Who left?
So there's a couple of members whose terms are expiring at the end of this year, Ed Kringle and Mitchell Delamuth, and neither of them are, yeah.
So right now we have,
So there'll be one open.
So it'd be just Julie and.
Yeah,
we'll have 4 on,
right, mm-hmm,
so we still need 1 more.
yeah, 1 on Park and Rec and 1 on P and Z, I don't remember now.
I think 1 on.
1 on P and Z, yeah,
Board of Adjustments is good,
Board of Adjustments full, yep, mm-hmm.
and that special count, or what's that?
Yeah, the fund is full.
So how many's on the Park and Rec board? Is there 4?
5.
5 total
There's
seats,
4 right now.
4 seated.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Motion.
We have a motion and a second.
Well,
I can
Oh,
take
she-
it, it's
she'll
gonna
take
take a while. Enoch,
Aye.
Pujol.
Aye.
Roder,
Aye.
Stagg,
Aye.
Klein.
Aye.
Okay, so with budget season coming up, it's time, with looking at some of our accounts and funds, yeah, fine, Melissa. We'll need to do a budget amendment. Obviously, there's some extra projects that weren't budgeted in, and then all of that, what am I trying to say? Division Street, 120th, payments going out. So the highlighted in yellow, those line items are the ones that are gonna be amended. I don't know if you wanted me to go through every line, or if you just wanna kind of review on your own there. I made the notes
So the
on side.
highlighted areas is what, we need to put more into it?
Correct.
Like the 10,000, 15,000,
Yep.
3,000?
Yep,
We should take care of everything then?
well, unless you,
Unless something else
I mean,
comes up.
yeah.
At this point, though.
Through December, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope so. And then also, those revenues on the bottom, I just threw those down there for you to see. We'll have that county reimbursement, and then the draws on the SRF loan. There just wasn't enough budgeted in for the SRF loans.
What's the Dorsey and Whitney subdivision, the 10 grand?
Yeah, so that was the agreement and the TIF, setting the TIF area out in Pleasant Hill. Mhm. There was nothing budgeted in for that. and so, you know, it was $9,900, so just, putting that in there.
We don't need a motion though, since we're just reviewing.
No, just reviewing, we'll just, for the next item, you'll wanna make a motion to set the public hearing, because of course we have to have that published, and I did put in the public hearing notice and state form for you to look at as well, so.
You mentioned, Pleasant Hills, how many building permits do we have already on?
3, yep, 3 single-family homes.
Foundation, don't they?
Two of them.
Two of them?
I think they both of them did.
They're setting forms for the third one today.
Nice.
So just move on to number 10.
Yeah, so let's go to set in a public hearing
Yeah, so you need a
for the
motion.
budget.
Motion to set a public hearing January 13th at 6:30 for
Second.
budget amendment.
Those in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, next is talk about the backup snow plowing for emergencies.
Yeah, so Justin had gotten one extra, a couple more since the last meeting, so those are all in your packet.
Brown said, he brought Brown out in family emergency, I guess last week, or family issues, and never.
They're not in here?
No,
There's
What?
nothing in here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, I can pass these around. Where do you wanna start? Oh, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, so I was trying to get Brown's also, but he had a family emergency, and I never got anything back from him, so.
I seen Brown's truck coming into town
I
the
don't
day we
know,
had the
Mike.
ice storm, that wasn't
Tell
coming
me.
in to do our street.
Pay attention.
Oh, okay.
I tried to talk to her twice to get her to get hold of him, but it sounded pretty bad, so I didn't wanna bug him anymore.
So his aunt passed away.
I figured somebody in here would probably know what was going on. But,
Phillips is just for dump trucking, BWC didn't actually give you a plowing quote.
no, that's what I got right there, so.
Did you have to call anybody in on that ice we had? Streets?
No. No, we tried to basically do what the county did, we were salting ahead of time, trying to prevent it, and then salt after, try to get everything to melt off, but we don't, I saw the county dumping salt everywhere way ahead of time. Even down at this intersection, all the way across, over the bridge, it was all.
They beat you to
So-
stop.
So we started putting salt down ahead of time too, just to try and mimic what they were doing. It worked pretty well, it melted off pretty good.
Is that one pile, is that all salt, the one pile is all sand?
Yeah, we got,
Is that sand, treated too or not, that just plain
that's
sand?
just sand, we mix it and, we put it down, so. We usually have it like mixed, but, we got so much salt, we're kinda mixing it as we go this year.
Better.
Shed's not quite big enough.
It's pretty simple.
Oh, no, got it here. Motion to set,
I just got one quick question, Justin, how much of a notice would they need for like if all of a sudden you got over here and the truck broke down? Would they be able to respond quick enough or not?
I think,
What is that?
I think the guy over toward me and Amanda, he's gonna take longer.
The one at Homestead?
Yeah, we're kinda gonna be his last resort, you know what I mean, he's already got a hole,
Right,
so he would be a little bit longer, he'd probably come when he's done with his other stuff.
I think it's all this to this.
that's what sucks,
I think
going
it's more here than
over, just, you know what I mean?
Saying?
I would start at just the top line, Daryl.
I say, but
For Midwest.
Per hour for one man
my
in the
truck
truck.
was already in Swisher.
What's that?
Midwest is already in Swisher.
Right,
It's gonna be a lot quicker.
right, that's what I was, but it depends, like, if they've already got 3 other accounts in front of them, you know?
Just look at the top line, correct?
Yeah, just,
Truck
hey,
with plow.
if you're looking for, just look at truck with plow, basically, cause that's the only comparables you have.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compare.
It's truck with plow and truck with plow.
Yeah,
So it'd be whatever,
But if we got a big one, this,
whatever it is on there.
So it's
versus
125 to
what
we
is
can
on
hometown
Right.
handle it.
And the 155 was the one at Homestead, right?
Hometown,
Yeah.
lawn care and landscaping, they got just a bid for the, snow plow, we got really
Right.
big snow. This guy apparently got bigger equipment,
Yeah.
so what, you know,
Yeah, also.
How many trucks does Hometown have?
I think he's got quite a few, but they do a lot of residential, and then they do some commercial, like I think they do the railroad out that way. But I mean, it'd be, like I said, we'd be one of his last, you know, he'd be doing it to help us out at the end.
I say the other one is 3 plow trucks, all within 12 miles.
Yeah, then the BWC, Lisa, that's the winners.
No, the MD, that one's got 3 plow trucks all within 12 miles.
But the other one was Bill.
Yeah, the other one is just Lisa, it's straight dump truck out.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
well, that's Lisa Witters, so they
Yeah.
just live over there, and
yeah,
the
but they,
BWC, we'd be on the end of their list also, but
well, BWC didn't even give us a quote for plowing.
Theirs was just hauling out.
We also have to remember, this is
An
maybe
emergency.
once a year.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I mean,
hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
no, I mean, I'm gonna, the 5th through the 12th, I'm gonna be out of the country, so I mean, that would be like a, hey, just be on standby, you know, or we might need a guy to come help if something comes up. But other than that, it's just literally gonna be like if we get probably like, you know, we did last year, 50-mile-an-hour winds and 50 below, and it, you know, it dumps a ton of snow too, and it's blowing, cause,
Well, that's what I mean, like, say we do get like another, you know, White Friday like we got a few years ago when we got
Blizzard.
10, 12 inches of snow and everything, can you and, what's the other kid's name?
Dylan.
Dylan keep up?
I mean, we were out for, I think it was like 19 hours, that storm in a row, you know, straight 19 hours, and then we got basically finished up with getting the roads open, and then, went home for the day and came back, you know, the next day or a day later after that to widen everything, but we got everything open before we went home, you know, it's really hard on us when it's like that.
Right,
We're
right,
out
that's
for
what I'm
that
saying,
long,
but
and that's
that
where
might,
it's
that
good to
might
have
be
a
what we're
backup.
calling an emergency though, too.
Yeah, oh yeah,
You know,
in that situation, I would have called for somebody to come in and help us out for sure.
yeah.
But I think that year we didn't have anybody
No, we
that
didn't
said
have-
anything in that
I mean,
year.
there
We
was
didn't have
guys
a
cleaning up
secondary.
that storm for a week afterwards.
I know we had,
Right, yeah.
Hauling out.
we had a couple people like, what's his name up there at the end of, or is it Chad? That's up at the end of Third's got the quad, he was up there doing something out with his quad, you know, after we left and stuff, and sent me a text and said, hey, I'm gonna clean some of this up for you, and, but
Oh,
yeah,
Motion to approve Midwest Demolitions, as emergency backup snow plowing.
second.
In favor? Opposed?
Was that an aye for opposed?
No, I,
Abstain.
these are three sheets.
Thank you. Yeah, I did, thank you.
So with that, you got my number, call me.
yep, and I'll just talk to you here before I go on vacation too, and just kinda run through it quick.
Dylan will still be here those
Yes.
days, right? Yeah.
Perfect.
I got my quad, I can get you a bunch of roads cleaned out.
You got a 70,000 pound wheel loader.
I can barely get that freaking 240-foot driveway
Carol
on
has a
my,
shovel, he'll just get out there.
240-foot of driveway.
All
is
diesel,
not for me.
all ready to go, oil change, ready to go, grease.
So, line 12, gonna keep Mike as mayor pro tem for a little while till I get my feet wet, and
then if somebody else,
so, we talked about a quarter, if it goes a little longer, we'll figure it out, so. And then the budget workshop meeting,
Yeah, I just wanted y'all to see, the dates, times. So if you can make it, I know Cody said you might not be able to for most of them, so just let me know.
First one starting the 8th, Shelley.
I think we can start, regardless if the values are in, we can start talking about wages, benefits, projects, so I don't think there's any reason to not hold one on the 8th. So,
You're planning every Wednesday then?
yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
if we get through it quick,
Shelley, do
Yeah.
you happen to know, like, if by the 8th, you will know, like, what we've got for dollars left in that fund? That we've got to get spent by, what is it, June 1st or July?
Well,
I
yes
wanna,
and no, because we're still waiting, we have to get the money back from Johnson
well,
County.
I wanna say right now, roughly, Kurt, $25,000 in there right now. So once we get the 204, there'll be what, 230 some thousand in that fund?
But as far as timing,
Yeah, I
we're
don't know.
not sure when that money's coming back yet.
Supposedly, when I questioned if we get it by the end of the month, I was told we should. We should get it, but you know, checks in the mail.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah,
We believe it when we see it.
so, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
One thing I was gonna say too, you know, in the past, our budget meetings that we've had, it hasn't really taken us halfway into February. So I really don't know if we're gonna need those extra weeks.
Yeah.
Usually it's what, 2 or 3?
2 or 3 weeks, I think, last year.
Last year, we think we did 3
3 or 4.
3 weeks, didn't we?
4th was the final review.
Yep,
Yeah.
so,
So, you know, I think it'll be wrapped up a lot quicker than what we got.
you guys are the ones that talk through them, not me, so it's up to you.
Yeah, it was.
How come we couldn't change checks?
What's that mean, change checks?
Well, we
What are
paid,
you talking about?
we paid the county, could they just send us the?
Oh,
the
God,
check?
no,
No,
no, don't ask,
no,
no,
that's not
just-
the way that
we're not
works.
going there again,
Don't go there.
no.
alright,
Motion to adjourn.
second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Just let me-